Welcome to the oldest town in Sweden. Let's go. We're staying in an aeroplane. It's an Airbus, it's not a shooter fighter plane. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
And welcome to Sigtuna, the oldest town in Sweden. This town's only a 45-minute drive from Stockholm.
It's absolutely beautiful. It's really quaint, and all of these old buildings with cafes and little boutiques and restaurants. It's just lovely to walk through here.
Yeah, so they've got this main strip here, which Josie was just talking about, and then off the main strip there's all these tiny little streets with all the homes and houses, and it's such a cute little town, and it's surrounded by a huge lake.
Third largest lake in Sweden.
And it's probably really small in comparison to the first, which we are going to in a few weeks. So stay tuned for that.
Exciting. This is probably the smallest town hall in Sweden. It was built in 1744 and it's pretty much stayed the same since.
And Sigtuna also has this really nice harbour here, which is just filled with boats that they can actually take the canals all the way through to Stockholm and then into the sea as well. And there's these lovely bars, cafes and restaurants that line the harbour as well. It's a beautiful little spot. It's nice and quiet.
Yeah, it's a nice town. I like it. Watch your head.
So we thought we'd stop in at this old cafe. How long has it been here for?
Since the 1600s.
1600s this cafe has been here for, and it is so cute. You can't tell, but the ground is all uneven. So at this end, we're a lot higher than where Josie's standing. You gotta watch your head. It's everywhere. It's really low. I don't know if people were short back in the day, but Josie told me something interesting before, which is that the reason that the doors were actually smaller was to keep the heat in. The bigger the door, the more heat that got out. We don't know if it's true, but...
And the windows are smaller as well for the same reason.
Yeah, very interesting. Now we're gonna get some Fika. She's right. It's good. Really good.
That Fika was so good. Fika is probably my favorite part of the day. You just get to sit down, have a cup of coffee and something sweet to eat with good company.
Ah, so good.
Yeah.
And the best company.
This town was actually founded in 970. It's over 1,000 years old, and you can tell that they really want to keep that old feeling here.
You can just see as we're walking, all these buildings are just incredible, and you can tell, you can feel that they are so old. But now it's time for us to head out of this beautiful little city and head to our hotel, where we are doing it very differently.
Yeah.
Which we have this entire trip around Sweden. We've stayed in tents, we've stayed in a boat, we've stayed in a prison, and tonight, I think you've seen the thumbnail, we're staying in an aeroplane. So let's go.
Let's go.
So since we are getting to the hotel a little bit early in the evening, we thought we'd get a case of beers so that we can just sit back and enjoy, because it is right next to the airport. So there's not a hell of a lot to do there. Most people use this hotel to stay in just for the night that they arrive or before they leave Sweden. And this is where we are sleeping tonight. This is where we'll be having breakfast in the morning. Now they start breakfast at around 3 a.m. I believe, because of the early flights that leave from Stockholm. The Aeroplane hotel is able to accommodate everyone. They've even got cabins. So this is kind of like your leading cabin, and it's pretty nice. Double bunk, double on the bottom, single at the top. So it can accommodate 3 people in here, and it's nice. You've even got this up here. Put your baggage. Then we've got the room inside the wheelhouse, and this is pretty cool. There's only enough room in the bed for one. You've got a TV up here though, once again, and the cool thing about this room is you've also got your own toilet. And then at the back of the aircraft, we have some of the toilets along here, and one of the major suites as well. So let's have a look at it. Oh yeah, that's nice. A massive TV. probably 50-inch, I'd say. Bed with the clouds in the sky as the background to really make you feel like you're sleeping in the sky. And then if we come around here, you can see this is the exit door. And they've also, once again, got their own toilet. Oh. And they also have a shower here too. This is a nice room. So far, this is the room I would choose.
You're even able to walk on the wing. And you can sleep in the engine.
So let's check it out. Now this is cool. So you got the bed in here and you've got a little window at the end. TV here, but we still got to go check out our room. So let's go.
Time for the penthouse.
Yeah.
So with the penthouse suite, you also get this. This is the first class lounge of the airplane. And in here you can sit and watch TV or read a book, and all the seats are made out of old airplane chairs. And you also got your own private balcony.
And that's the airport. Right here, this is one of the runways. The guy who works here was actually telling us that he took a photo of Air Force One when it landed here with Barack Obama on it.
And in here is where we sleep.
So cool.
Look at that. It's all the little buttons and stuff. The cockpit.
Oh, do you want to fly the plane, Josie?
I do.
All these up here, you've got all the buttons. Click them in.
Okay, so the seats have been ripped out from here and been replaced with a bed.
It's an Airbus, it's not a shooter fighter plane.
So, it would be cool if it was.
Yeah, so that's really cool. So this is pretty amazing.
I've never been inside a cockpit before, have you?
Nope, they've even got a TV that's up there too. Clipped in at the moment, but you can unplug it obviously. And then there's also our own private bathroom up here. Thank you so much for watching today's video. We hope that you've enjoyed it. Sigtuna is such a beautiful little town. We've absolutely loved walking around it. And to stay in an aeroplane hotel, I think is absolutely incredible. So if you enjoyed this video,
hit the like button.
And if you want to see more,
don't forget to subscribe.
And we'll see you all again
in the next one.
Bye.
Bye.